Hello, so my project is here, String Detection AI. So I am here using two different browsers. Let's just log out, and here I am logging in as a manager. Now you can see in the manager dashboard, it displays total revenue, transactions, items sold, active cashiers, and average transaction value. And in manager manage cashiers, we can add and remove the cashiers, and the cashier IDs and passwords will only be given by the manager. And in transaction tab, we can see normal transaction, total revenue, item sold, and suspicious transaction. In normal transactions, it will display those transactions which has no anomalies. Anomalies resolved by cashier or anomalies resolved by the manager. And in when suspicious tab, it will display only those transactions which has been marked as suspicious uh, by our system. In profile, we can see the name of name manager, email address, etc. Now let's just go back to the cashier dashboard. Here I am logging in as a cashier. Currently, there are four active cashiers here. So I am logging in as one of them. So you can see my name is displayed here and cashier ID is displayed also. Now when I press start camera and begin transaction, the camera model will open. It will hardly take few seconds, maximum like 5 seconds. You can see the camera is now working. Until then, let's just write the customer name. Let's say he bought a packet of chips. Quantity was, let's say, $10. Price was $10 and quantity was 1. Currently, I trained my camera model for only my mobile phone box. We can further on train it for many different objects. Let's say on the left side, uh, there is a cashier, and on the right side, there is a customer. Now, when the cashier gave the product to the customer, the count will increase. You can see the cashier is giving the item to the customer. You can see the count here has been increased. Or now let's just say the customer says, no, I don't want that packet of chips. I want a phone. So now the customer is giving back the product to the cashier. You can see the count here has decreased to 0. Now if let's say he says I want to buy a phone, let's say the price was $500, quantity was 1, and the cashier now is giving the phone to the customer. The count has now again increased to 1. Earlier it was 0. Now here we can see the scanned item is 1, the tracked item is 1, so there should be no anomalies. Now it says no anomaly detected, tracked item 1, scanned 1, and when I generate the PDF bill, it will provide me a PDF receipt of the bill, and you can see this is the bill. It says phone, etc. Now let's go back, and in manager transaction dashboard, in normal transaction, let's just refresh the page. In normal transaction, we can see the cashier ID and number of item is sold and the price of the item. Now let's just log in with some different cashier. Let's say I want to log in with some different cashier. So you can see now the cashier name is this, cashier ID is this. Now let's just begin the transaction again. until the camera is opening. Let's just write the name of the customer. Let's say he bought a packet of chips. Quantity was $10. Price was $10 and quantity was, let's say, 1. Now, let's say the customer bought 2 packets of chips, but the we don't have any barcode scanner here, so we are manually typing data. But let's say the one item left unscanned by mistake or by subsystem error, anything. One item left unscanned, and the cashier gave the customer two products. You can see the customer is now giving two objects to the customer. Cashier gave two objects to the customer, but here the scanned only is one. When I press check anomalies, it says tracked item 2, scanned 1, difference 1, and it says the transaction has been flagged as suspicious and sent to management for review. And in manager dashboard, in suspicious tab, we can see the name of the cashier and what kind of anomaly is there and a button of false alert. Now let's just say he realized his mistake that it wasn't added properly. Now he again added, he realized that the item was left unscanned. Now here the total quantity is 2. The tracked item was 2. Now when I again press the check anomalies, it says no anomaly detected. And when I go back to manager dashboard suspicious, there is no suspicious transaction, and I can generate PDF receipt. You can see it is the receipt. Now let's just take another case. Let's just write customer name until the camera is opening. Let's say he bought a packet of chips. Let's say price was $5. Let's say he bought a packet, one packet, right? But let's say there was a system error and our camera detected one object twice. Let's say he only gave one object to the customer, but the system, due to the system error, it detected is as a two object. So I'm manually doing it. So I here I am manually uh, track two object, but let's say there could be a system error and it can count two when even though I gave only one object to the customer. Now you can see anomaly detected in uh, manager dashboard suspicious transaction. We can see everything is there. Now if the manager comes to the cashier's desk and check if everything was all right, and he thinks everything was all right, he can press the button of false alert here. It says, are you sure, want to mark as false alert? The status has now changed resolved, and in cashier dashboard we can see anomaly resolved by manager, and we can generate the PDF receipt. See, the print bill button can only be accessed when there is no anomalies, anomaly resolved by cashier or anomaly resolved by manager. So this is the whole my project. Thank you.